For centuries, people have mined the resources that shaped civilization. Gold, coal, even Bitcoin. But today, there's a new kind of mining, not for metals, not for energy, for intelligence. And that's exactly what Bitensor pays for, every 12 seconds. I've been reading George Orwell's 1984, and there's a line in it that stuck with me. Whoever controls the past controls the future. Whoever controls the present controls the past. Orwell was talking about politics, but it feels just as relevant to AI today. Right now, a handful of corporations control the biggest models, they control the data, they control the compute, and in a way, they control how we access intelligence itself. And that's the risk of centralization, when the power to define, the power to create and distribute intelligence sits in a few hands. The rest of us lose agency. Bitensor is a different path. It isn't just AI models, it's about incentives. A network that rewards wherever it pushes intelligence forward. Sometimes it's a model, sometimes it's research, sometimes it's human creativity. Because at its core, Bitensor isn't just AI, it's a marketplace of intelligence, a system designed to grow and reward it wherever it appears.
Thank you. Machine learning is a computational problem.
Brain neural
Measuring. So these people pilled me on this stuff. I went downstairs.
Hey guys, AI I think is quite interesting, right?
Federation.
Collaboratively.
And I never became the same.
Back in 2016, Jacob Steves started prototyping this idea.
I started working on this in my spare time at this job, to the point where my boss was kind of like, you know, what are you doing? Like, he maybe sensed that I was sort of not really interested, because I'd kind of fallen out of love for what I was working on, and he actually fired me, or I quit, or it ended.
By 2021, Bitensor launched its first network. No ICO, no venture capital, just a fair launch. Every Tau token mined through real work. Today, Bitensor runs on its own network called Subtensor. Every 12 seconds, the network issues new tokens. But here's the genius idea. Instead of rewarding miners for burning electricity, it rewards them for producing useful work.
And the way I see it is that, like, Ethereum took the contractual side of Bitcoin and expanded the language and built EVM. And we looked at the computational side of Bitcoin and said, let's expand that.
Think of it as proof of intelligence. And that's the heart of Bitensor, a decentralized economy where the product isn't gold, oil, or hash power, it's intelligence itself. Here's the breakthrough. Bitensor isn't run by a single corporation or even a small group of insiders. It runs itself. Every few seconds, the network has to decide who actually created value, and it adjusts rewards automatically. To make that work, Bitensor is divided into smaller ecosystems called subnets. Each subnet focuses on a different type of intelligence, markets, code, content, or even compute, and each subnet has its own token. This one, or subnet 8's alpha token.
Subnet tokens are called alpha tokens. Each subnet mints its own alpha token, usually named after a Greek letter like theta for subnet 8.
This isn't just swag that I got at a Bitensor conference. It's a representation of how incentives flow through the network. Each token is a signal. It tells the system where people believe real value is being created. When a subnet earns trust, its token gains strength. More rewards flow there. When a signal fades, so do the incentives. That's the engine, a global competition for ideas where the best intelligence rises to the top. Not because of marketing, not because of hype, but because the network itself recognizes and rewards it. Okay, that's all fine and dandy, I get it, but let me show you what this looks like in practice. Subnet 8, Taoshi. This is Bittensor's financial subnet, a decentralized engine for trading signals. Miners stream market intelligence, validators score it, and the ones that hold up get rewarded. Instead of profits being locked inside hedge funds, Taoshi turns financial insight into something collective and transparent. Also, as I'm sure you're aware, I work at Taoshi, so I might be a bit biased. Subnet 93, Bitcast.
Bitcast is a decentralized ad agency. The ad industry business is a $1.1 trillion a year business.
It's a sleeping giant, Bitcast.
Sleeping
giant.
Instead of relying on YouTube or TikTok's opaque algorithms, Bitcast creates a decentralized market for attention. Brands post briefs, creators make content, validators verify engagement, and payouts happen on chain. Subnet 64, Shoots.
We're really what they call a serverless compute platform, which just means we take all of the DevOps work out of your hands and you just have to worry about your code as an AI builder.
This is a decentralized cloud for AI. Developers can deploy models on thousands of GPUs worldwide, often at 85% cheaper than AWS. In one case, a coding subnet ran workloads that would have cost over $2 million on OpenAI for about $42,000 on Shoots. Subnet 62, Ridges. This is one of the most exciting subnets. Ridges is a decentralized network of autonomous coding agents. In 2025, an open source agent on Ridges beat Anthropic's Claude 4, one of the best proprietary models in the world. It beat it on SWE bench, solving about 73.6% of real GitHub issues.
How are you achieving such cost savings while retaining the same quality as something like Claude, and in fact, adding more quality by making it interfaceable by a mere mortal instead of an engineer?
Like, the part of our system that's allowing the code to be written really well and reliably is the agent, not the AI model under it. So we're not reliant on using the most expensive AI model. We're coming close to a Cloud Code score with a model that's much smaller, like an open source model called DeepSeek v3.
That's not just a lab demo, that's a decentralized community building agents that outperform billion-dollar labs. Come on, people.
This isn't financial advice. I don't know what I'm talking about. Just some things that I find interesting.
step back and you'll see the pattern. Bitensor is turning the internet into a meritocracy of work. Every 12 seconds, it asks who created value, who solved a problem, who moved intelligence forward, and it rewards them. It democratizes AI, it funds open source, it creates new economies for creators, developers, and traders. But the bigger story isn't just about AI models or trading systems, it's about incentives. Bitensor is proving that if you align human effort with transparent, fair rewards, it can outpace even the most powerful corporations. This isn't a theory, it's happening right now. So what if the internet didn't just share information but rewarded it? That's not a thought experiment anymore. That's Bitensor. Every 12 seconds, someone somewhere in the world is getting paid to push intelligence forward. Not a company, not a lab, but a network of people. Centralized AI will always serve the few. Decentralized AI can serve everyone. The shift has already started. The only question left is whether you'll be a part of it.